prediction here, and that is that if we go to Ascent, we're gonna see Viper.
Okay.
I'm thinking you do your research, you do your lineups, you line up your one-ways, and that B site on Ascent, oh, beautiful. You can pick that site up any day of the week. Shut down every single.
So we do have word that the last player is coming in. Lootre is on his way home, or maybe on his way to his PC, or maybe coming off the range or something, but he should be here shortly. So excited to see what Lootre's fan club can put up against Lootre and Judge Judies. Maybe a little bit of confusing naming around here, but we got it straight. We hope that everyone in chat's got it straight. Lootre is not on Looter's fan club. Looter's fan club is just fans of Lootre.
Well, it's hard not to be a fan of most of these players. They're all so impressive. Whew.
Yeah, and what we almost saw that new overtime mode, Coco. So maybe can you explain to the viewers out there what Riot has changed very recently?
Sure, absolutely. I've totally played the new overtime. So
sorry to put you on the spot.
Yeah. Whereas it was before, you only had that one overtime round. Now you have 2 initial overtime rounds on defense and then 2 on I don't know. I have never played this new overtime and I've never seen it happen.
No worries, no worries. I can explain. So basically, both teams will go back and forward. So if it goes to 12-12, you have to win by 2. Both teams will get their $5,000 allotted, like in the original overtime. But what ended up happening now is one team will get to play 1 round on defense, on defenders, and then they'll switch. So in order to completely win a game, you would have to win a side on defenders and then on attackers.
Okay, or at least get a 2-round lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's much better explained than what I would have done.
Okay, we do have word now that Lootre is racing into game here, has joined Discord, so we should be underway very, very shortly. Apologies for the wait again, but it is worth the wait. These teams are insane to watch. Lethal, exactly. Clicking heads, swinging corners, throwing mollies, dropping ultimates, so this will be a very fun match.
Absolutely. And I'm looking forward to one player in particular, Nibbler. The Jet player who has moved a little bit away from Jet because he was, I believe we were talking to him about just how he struggled on Haven as Jet, and so he moved a little bit away, but Nibbler is insane. I've casted some of his other matches, and this man makes magic happen every other round. If he did it every round, the match would be over. So
yeah, he tones it back a little bit, keeps it fair. Yeah. Okay, we are heading into the game. We are on bind. Just a reminder, Judge Judies on defense, Looter's fan club is attacking. So, Coco, one thing to note is both of these teams have thorough preparation on bind. So we could be witnessing some next level meta that hasn't even been seen or viewed to most of the general public, us iron and bronze players bringing up the bottom end of the leaderboard. But these guys are top notch. I know they've been scrimming against each other, sharing information since a fair amount of the members from both teams go to UCI. So I'm excited. This could be some big brain stuff.
I'm thinking exactly that. Well, last series, we didn't see a Sova on bind whatsoever. And Sova is one of those agents where if you can play a good Sova, this map is on lock. You get information all the time, 24/7. Your recon drone is telling you way more than you actually need to know to win a round, and then your recon dart as well, putting in the work. And we will see a Sova for the attacking side. And yeah, that is not a surprise. And we also see one on the defense. I didn't catch that portrait.
Sova's for everyone.
Yeah, it's Biff. We've seen his Sova before. This man is lethal on Sova.
Yeah. Absolutely. And for all the viewers out there, we do have some lovely Riot bugs. Everyone is named Suede. Everyone gets a Phantom at the beginning of the game. And everyone gets Brimstone utility.
Yes.
Hopefully, Riot will fix those very soon. But for now,
I
we
think
do
the
have
game
to
would
work
be
with
better
them.
if everyone was Brimstone. Just like 8,000 smokes and then 4 orbital strikes on A to take the site. That would be way more fun to watch for maybe a minute. Getting into the pistol round, we do hear a little boom buddy go out. That will be shot down immediately by the attackers, wanting to start to open up this A site. Recon comes in, gives away their information. Nibbler putting out his little boom buddy. Is caught in the cyber cage, also going to be throwing a grenade towards that cypher right by default box. And Lootre will be picked up by Nacho, the man who's already made it over the wall, but he gets picked up by Biff. Shock dart comes through, doesn't connect, and they just hold. Sage wall is up. They have some breaking to do. And Nibbler's gonna get a little bit of a heal. Oh, Sankiru not quite able to make that fight turn his way. And Suede, oh, not Suede, Platinum, leaping around the corner, able to pick up one, and go Zigger go home with 2! And a third! This man, the jumping shots are unbelievable, and the Molly's gonna force him out. Nibbler, oh, he burns to death. And that's round 1 for the defense.
Yeah, that's a tough way to end that round, but oh my goodness, Coco, go Ziggs. You know, one important key to success for Judge Judies is their in-game leader, their rock, Go Ziggs, stepping up, and he is doing that phenomenally right at the start of this match. So that is a very good sign for Judge Judies. One part of strategy that I'd like to highlight is that when a team like Lootre's Fanclub pushes onto A in a pistol round, shower control. Oh, they're forcing up.
Oh my god.
This is the big brain meta strategies I was talking about.
Late armor.
We are going to see a B split here, 3 cent long. I'm a person and Senkiro with Nibbler, all rocking the Ares, ready to mow down anyone who steps in their path. Looking like a goon squad, rolling up for a fight. Owl Drone from Judge Judies will not spot out anyone, but it seems like they do have information. They're playing back up on B site. Nibbler looking for someone.
Hell break loose.
Exactly. When one person spots out, all of these Ares are going to fire out.
Oh,
one person's been spotted. Coco, it's going down. Nibbler throws out the nade. Blast packs aggressively onto site. I'm a person takes out Biff, but Shabu trades out Sankiru. 1 for 1 so far. 4 versus 4 left alive. Nibbler trying to hold this back site, but it is smoked off. Won't have to worry about anyone swinging. Reno peeks out. Doesn't find the shots. Nibbler takes out Go Ziggs. Spots out Lootre. Then Lootre gets taken down by Platinum. 1 left alive. Shabu, can he do it? 28 health. No Molly to heal himself. And wow, Coco, this force buy really paying off. Can he
This round is so genius. It's so genius because we've seen this so many times before. You know, you win the pistol round, you're feeling really good. Oh, we'll just buy ghosts and 2 SMGs. That'll be enough to clean them up. No, 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 no. They're pulling out the LMGs and mowing you down. Sure, their round 3 is going to be a complete mess. You're going to have rifles and they're just going to be walking around going, oh yeah, I forgot that this gun doesn't do so well. But they pick up that round and they might get to swing this back.
Yeah, that was a really smart strategy to pick up a win by forcing there. But now we come to the awkward swing round, Coco. So explain to the viewers what's going on with the economy here.
Alrighty, so if you win the pistol round and then you buy SMGs into the second round, and you win that second round, as we didn't see at this point, you don't actually have enough money to buy armor and a rifle again. So you're forced to bring those SMGs into the next round, which is very, very awkward. And that's why we call it the swing round. But with this current outlook, it's rifles up against SMGs and Ares from the people who won the previous round. And so they have quite the mountain to climb. We do see Nacho getting himself a Phantom here, hoping to make this hurt for the defense. But Ares still putting in the work. Platinum wielding the god, but oh my goodness, Ryun just domes him. He's gone. Domes his counterpart. And now Shabu trying to take back his back lines. And ooh, Nacho wins that fight. And it's the Molly lineup. Go for it. Yes. He also has Orbital. He just won the round. Unless he gets picked up right away, but he's just gonna run away. He can just Orbital this out. and secure the round. He's gonna do exactly that, but they're chasing him. Since Orbital won't actually pick up any kills. Yeah, no, there's no time.
Oh!
And, oh, Nacho clinical at the end there. Biff doesn't even get to save.
Yeah, that was just clean textbook Brimstone play. Doing the homework, knows the Molly lineups, and plays for his ultimate perfectly. Not taking those fights. I got a little concerned when he started peeking out with his shoulder and short, but knew what he had to do and did it.
Nacho performing, giving his team that round, and now, well, they have an operator. And operators are lethal no matter what rank you are. They will take your body out or your face. Depends on whichever one they hit. And we will see that over onto the Sage.
Wow, Recon Bolt quickly destroyed. Save round here coming up from Judge Judies. To be expected, they lost 2 of those rounds in a row. Nibbler swinging fast, taking out Shabu. I'm a person taking out Lootre. 5 versus 3, really quick. Really check his angles. Yes, he does. Takes out Ryun. Caught with a shorty in hand. Not quick enough to fire. Biff is holding this drop, but gets spotted out by Platinum. And just like
Nacho
that goes
out the
Zig.
smokes, and then he saw the Silver going, oh, I should have shot him. Platinum cleans that one up. This will probably just be done and dusted.
Go Zig, last one alive.
Might just look to pick up a rifle.
He does have his ultimate, but definitely expecting him to try to get a pick out of this round. Knife walking around, but will get spotted out by this tripwire upcoming very shortly. They now know where he is. Working his way towards spawn. Maybe trying to get someone in long. And shuts him down. Oh, that is tough. Ex-teammates. I know Platinum and GoZigs were ex-teammates, so maybe that's a little bit of a friendly warning shot, letting GoZig know that Plat's got his number.
That wasn't a warning shot. He didn't miss.
Well, symbolic. How about that?
A symbolic warning shot of picking up the round by putting you down. And now the op for the defense. Light armor on the Sage. Ryun looking to make this work for him. Taking it towards B-Long. He might get into a fight here with the Brimstone. Nacho. Is he gonna do this? He's thinking twice about it, thinking a third time, and ooh, he actually gets to think a fourth time as he makes it away from that whiffed shot. That's not how you want to start off your op play. Still, the attack, they haven't committed anywhere. Spike is still down in that mid connector. So they can commit to A, they can commit to B, wherever bears the most fruit at the moment. Nibbler clearing out some angles there, a little bit of phantom spray. Nacho made it very far up here. Ultimate comes out. Shabo able to pick up one on the Nacho. And he's just going to run and get as much information as possible. And he's going to get the information that it is an A hit. And they have run all the way into A. Lootre picks up I'm a person. And now he's trying to get more. Cyber cages are down. And oh, it's Sankiru eats it. And Nibbler unable to return. Pulling out the Ghost as Platinum. Trying to do as much as possible. Has a wall. But he can't get the spike. He's just walled off his chance into this round, and he will just look to save this operator. Doesn't have the economy to rebuy. Oh, and he's just been spotted as well by that recon dart. Ray's gonna go hunting. Ooh, gets punished for that. Go Zigger, go home. Maybe wanting to consider other avenues at that point, but it is much too late for him to do that. And now Platinum just securing his operator into the next round. Shabu, he's just holding A. He's fine. Platinum all the way back in attacker spawn. Could catch out Shabu. No, they will pass each other off just fine.
Yeah, both teams kind of want to preserving their economy. They're not willing to trade out, especially after Platinum took out GoZigs on that hunt play. So a little bit of recklessness from Nibbler, GoZigs, both of them playing Rays. But I do like the idea that GoZig had there. Trying to get the operator off of Platinum is very valuable. He is 7-2 right now. Deadly.
I think it's worth to possibly sacrifice one life to try and get that operator out of their hands. But they made the right choice. Okay, we didn't get him with one. Don't send more troops. Just call it a day. It didn't work out. If it did work out, it would have been good. But alas, doesn't always go your way.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
I'm a
Fury
person.
comes out, connects it once and connects it twice. Ryan immediately removed, and ooh, he almost gets that third connection. Doesn't quite hit it onto Biff. His counterpart will be able to see that back of sight and that it is clear. Biff playing in that elbow position. Boom, buddy. Oh, it dropped into hookah. That is less than ideal. Your little Roomba doing less than nothing at that point. And they force these rotations 3 towards B. And there's only Go Zigger Go Home with the operator to hold. Sees the Cypher camera come out. They don't see him though. Oh, he gets the wall shot. That's not enough. Ooh, the shots ringing back and forth. He will be smoked off, but not before he's able to remove Sankiru. And now the nade comes through, making their life just a little bit harder. Platinum able to remove Go Zigger Go Home, and Shabu getting caught up by I'm a Person, and now it's all down to Lootre. He has the ultimate. He's in a 1v4 clutch. They have Res, they have Showstopper, they have everything they need to shut this man down. He will check his camera, sees that sight is clear, knows that they're holding off sight. They still have the Molly lineup. Gonna clear out lamps. No one's here. These gun battles will be happening momentarily. Ooh, Platinum backs off the boxes. You could stick this. If they don't know, he could stick this. If they whip it, he could stick this. No way. He
Oh
is. They don't get the spray. They don't get the spray.
No way!
What?
Oh
The ninja defused the throw.
I can't believe it. Coco, I absolutely cannot believe that. What a play from Lootre. My hands are up in the air. That
He didn't kill a single one.
wow.
And you just took it.
I guess pacifism works out then. Lootre just I think that Lootre's fan club just wanted to kill Lootre so bad, and they lost sight of how you win the game, which is you gotta get that bomb to blow up, team. Oh, Platinum takes out
Believable.
Looks like Platinum trying to make up for the mistake there, taking out Biff early. Ryun using the res to bring him back up, but Nibbler takes out Shabu, and Ryun takes out Nibbler. So back to a 4 versus 3. There is a Sage ultimate on Lootre's fan club side. Biff using the recon dart to try to get some information in hookah. Won't spot out anyone. Lootre is on the flank. This could be huge, Coco. Opting not to push. Looks like they're going to work their way into long. Looter's fan club still circling around this B site. They will run into Biff if they swing through garden here. No more smokes left on Nacho, so they will have to dry peek this. No flashing abilities. Biff takes out Platinum, swung and traded out by Sankiru. Oh, and Ryun with the 3K. Sankiru takes him out, and then Go Ziggs ends the round. Wow, I can't help but feel like that false defuse was a little bit of a momentum shift, Coco.
Yeah. I mean, looks like they're still a little bit rattled after giving up a 1v4 for completely free. And now struggling to even break into a site, it feels like. You know, that B attack, it just felt like, you know, do we go now? Do we go now? We're not getting the picks. Do we go? I mean, I remember seeing very early on in that round, just Nibbler flying through hookah, picks up one, and then his team doesn't follow through off of that. It's like, oh, nice one, Nibbler. You used ultimate, you used a lot of your utility, and you got one. That's good. Good for you. We're not going to follow up, and that has to feel bad.
Yeah, I think they just felt a little lost without the flashes from Phoenix and the smokes from Brim.
Yeah. Blew through a lot of that utility very early on. We do see an A attack. Platinum once again rocking that operator. And 2 on A, 3 on B. This is a pretty regular setup at the moment. A is much easier to retake than B. And so... Which is Jiggle peeking. Ooh, Jiggle's a little bit too much, and Platinum removes him. Punishes him for his greed. Lootre with the judge, ready to lay down some judgment, and he does exactly that. He judges Nibbler as unworthy to wield the operator, and this man will take that off of his body more than happily. Removes the camera as well, taking away that crucial post-plant info. The Hunter's Fury comes through, able to do one bit of damage and force Nacho off of that push, and Ryun brings it back. Plant has been cancelled, and Lootre making that operator look so very good. And Senkiru, they hear that. He's in Lance. And he's gonna peek into Lootre. This man putting up the numbers now. Oh, he goes from being a ninja to just being the loudest person in the server. Op shot after op shot right there.
Yeah, that was a really great individual performance from Lootre. Again, sneaks the defuse and then pulls out the judge in the shower and gets a little tricky play on the Nibbler and then just takes it home with the operator. So really impressive stuff. Lootre, punishing Lootre's fan club here.
Absolutely. Punishing his fan club, putting on a beautiful show for us to witness. And 5-3. Forced onto SMGs, or a little bit of a light buy. Sheriff comes out for Platinum. Rocking that new knife. And
Lootre.
Oh, Nibbler. Trying to nibble that ulti orb, and it didn't work out for him whatsoever. Gets removed, and oh, the smoke doesn't come down in time, and Lootre rather, with a second and a third, gets a tiny bit of information and makes it go a mile and go zig or go home, closing out that round, and that is flawless.
Flawless. That was crazy. Go Ziggs, Lootre. You don't want to push into that duo. They are deadly. And I'd also like to highlight that Judge Judies have actually been switching up their defensive positionings. So 2 rounds ago, they ran 2 on A, 3B, or at the start of the game, excuse me, they ran 3A, 2B, and now they're running 3B, 2A. And I think it has to do something with the confidence they have in Lootre and Go Ziggs to keep that site unlocked.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, we do see a B push, so they are going to be running into 3 members. Shabu holding an aggressive angle, and Biff takes out Nibbler. Nibbler giving away. Biff doesn't whiff, exactly. We're now in a 5 versus 4. Can Judge Judies continue the good play streak here? Platinum takes out Shabu.
It's even. They have a res.
Ryun does need one more ult orb to get there, but Platinum reses Nibbler. Back to 5 members, looking strong. Looter's fan club looking to execute onto B. I don't know if that recon dart will reveal anyone, but Biff holding this angle. I'm a person sending out the drone to try to get info. Will be taken out. Lands it on Biff though. Shock darts, mollies coming out to try to clear him off of the back site. And Ryun holding such an aggressive angle on the drop. It's looking like they want to go A though. 4 members already rotated. Biff sticking around just to see if he can get a lingering kill. Won't find anything. Nibbler pushing again.
Go Zig!
Go Zig! He jumps over it, but Go Zig shoots him anyway. Almost takes out Nacho, but Nacho ends up dealing the final blow. 3 versus 3. Spike will go down here. And I'm a person takes out Biff. 2 last alive here, Lootre and Ryun. Can they get it done? Lootre has been so good with this operator. Spots out I'm a person's shoulder, but misses the shot. No, he's on those default boxes. Takes him out.
He's in the smoke.
Last one alive. Can Lootre continue the good streak of play here?
Did he see Platinum?
Oh, no, he didn't.
Oh, Platinum just in the corner of his camera vision, and he just didn't spot him out.
Yeah, that is
that
tough.
feels a little bit bad.
Almost getting it done. And we saw they were punished for running 2 on A there.
Yeah, well, they rotated off a little bit early. There weren't really that many bodies on site. Or really, hopping over the hookah window. So, yeah, it's a little bit... I understand that they lost somebody there, but you can still hold with 2 just fine. We saw them do that, in fact, in other rounds as well, so a little bit of an early rotation there. And with the aggression, ooh, Platinum whiffing that shot, but they aren't able to punish. Counting his lucky stars. And Biff as well misses the shot, and they still aren't able to punish. Now I'm a person. Has that Hunter's Fury. Biff. He sees the Sage. Doesn't get the Recon Bolt off, so no Hunter's Fury lineup really for him. Nibbler getting that on board. Oh, but he doesn't get away! Biff! I said it before and I'll say it again. This man does not miss his shots, and Ryun looking to punish Platinum. Oh! Platinum takes care of his counterpart. I'm a person. He is able to pick up one shot onto the Phoenix in Cubby. Already making his way over to Metal Box. And Biff in the Cubby. They saw that Phoenix left, but they didn't see that Biff left, and he's able to get a second one. Although Sankiru making this site so very takeable. Oh! Go home! Gets rid of Sankiru. He saw that spike plant coming from a mile away. Now it's all on Platinum. What a stick! This man is showing up unbelievably. Last series was good, but we're looking to eclipse that one completely. What is this?
Both teams stepping up with huge plays back and forth. Blows being traded out between Judge Judies and Lootre's fan club.
Platinum is 16-5.
Oh my goodness.
We're in the first half. Oh my goodness.
Oh my. Is he gonna drop a 30 bomb?
You gotta hope. And we're dead even. This is as even as you can get going into the last round of the half, and I love this early A aggression. Don't give them a single bit of breathing room. Smokes come out. Showstopper coming out from Nibbler. Ooh, Raze has used the Brimstone Smoke against him. Go Zinger, go home, able to pick up one, but Nibbler will get rid of his counterpart. Now Platinum will get removed by Ryun. Was unable to get that ghost shot out. Shabu cleaning out Lance with this ultimate. Going more aggressive on the one! And that's a 7-5 half for the defense of Judge Judies. They are punishing Looter's fan club for every single step they take.
I would like to point out, Coco, that the last time these two teams played on Bind, Judge Judies went up 10-2 on the defender side and lost. So this game is still anyone's map. I'm excited to see Looter's fan club attack here because, Looter's fan club defend here because, boy, they are good.
I love to see this pistol round wall. It's so good. It shuts down so much of the map. Yes, it is expensive. Yes, it's 400 credits, but you just buy some light armor, and then you can't get one tapped by the ghost, and you have such a massive area denial at your fingertips. They're pushing hookah, you put that thing down, and they have to think twice about whatever they're trying to do. Towards A, through bathrooms. I'd like to see the Boom Buddy clearing out default boxes, and now, finding his counterpart, Biff, removing him for Go Zigger, Go Home, and Sankiru, putting up a number for himself. Looter does bring it back onto his counterpart, and now, camera will be put out, gonna give them that good A short.
Right here.
Ooh, I'm a person, sees it. Shock Dart will come through, dealing some really good damage onto Shabu, and will in fact eliminate him. That is a massive use of utility from I'm a person, but he still has to hit these shots, and he will do exactly that, able to pick up one under Ryun, and Looter will remove Nacho, so now it's all on Mr. Sova here. And he is lethal. Cyber Cage comes through. No, they're not gonna let you stick it. Fool me once, but you won't be able to do it again in this game, and no, there's the underhand nade. Go Zigger, go home. We'll peek that one out and secure them the pistol round. They're not going to make that same mistake of not buying up. They're going to buy.
Unfortunately, with the Riot spectating tools, we can't see the full economy, but we do see Ziggs buying up a Spectre here. So we do expect full armor and SMGs, maybe for the whole team. But I'd like to highlight that round specifically. That was a really smart shower push because this kind of goes back to the idea both these teams scrim against each other, knowing their tendencies. I'm sure that Judge Judies knew Looter's fan club only runs 2 on A, and a shower push is a best way to shut that down. So really intelligent plays.
For the second round buy, you were talking about the heavy armor, and I prefer the light armor on the second round, just because it protects you from that ghost potential, and it's cheaper, and so you don't have to rebuy as much in the next round, and you have a little bit more money to bring with you into that rifle round, so you can throw away your Spectre to one of your teammates that died and then buy yourself up a rifle. But yeah, they will opt for the heavy armor. I mean, it's just down to personal preference at this point. Nade goes through hookah, no one's there, and they have B completely. It's all theirs. Like, they have what is going on.
B set up for free, and really smart save while preemptively shutting this huge TP play down. Ryun, really smart heads up play, drops the slow as well. Oh, and the shotgun to follow up. So intelligent.
And the molly, they've shut this down completely. They have to go through long with classics.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough push. They know where they are, chunked out a little bit. And Ryun, there he goes.
It's just going to be a slaughter.
Ryun is going to pick up these eco frags with glee. Actually, opting to share some with the team. The rest of Judge Judy's running away.
They're not going to give you this ninja noobler. Why are they going down with the spike? Doesn't give you a charge. They patched it.
Not sure what was going on there. I think they all had classics. No armor. No harm, no foul. Hurting their KDs a little bit, but not the end of the world. A very funny round to watch, though.
It's like, that was probably the least interesting round to watch. I think there was one kill before the spike went off. That was just an SMG mowdown. Oh, well. I like the strat, though. I do. I really like that. Everybody stand by the teleporter and then rush right through it.
Revealing area.
Didn't work out, but yeah, that doesn't mean you shouldn't try it again. And now moving into this round, Platinum. He has that operator. This man. We can talk about magic all night, but this man makes that a reality. So, they will look to get aggressive towards this A3. Nacho. He's come through B long. He has so much information. He can tell them exactly what to do and how to rotate. And he's going to do exactly that for. Now, on this A site, go Zigger, go home. Gonna have to explode on the site. Sankira able to pick up one. Shabu responding. Ooh, the spray doesn't work out for him whatsoever. Oh, it actually does at the end of that. Sankira seems to be whipping some shots for Platinum. This man doesn't miss. And now going up on top of the truck. Do they suspect this? Do they see this coming? No, they do not. Platinum able to pick up a second kill now. And it's all down to Shabu. Working his way through lamps. Molly does come through. Here's that bunny hopping. Just looking to get a tap, but Nacho will shut him down with that Vandal. And so Platinum gets that ult charge. This man is something else.
Yeah, those are some very sick flicks and just good shooting from Platinum to help his team win the round. Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. Looter's fan club super strong on defense, and they're going to need to hit those shots if they want to keep this game one alive.
9-6, 15 rounds in. You know, you've lost the first two, but this is, as we say, the swing round. No, last round.
That was the swing round. Yep.
And they swung it. They swung it in their favor.
Yep.
And so they will look to keep that momentum. I like this shot. I like this recon dart, rather. From the...
Oh.
Yes, it does, but Biff, removes Platinum, the man, whose flicks are on point beyond belief. And look at how much hookah control they've taken. They've shut out their own site. I'm a person who has to hold from a very, very awkward position. He's all the way out. B long. Nacho has thankfully joined him, but the timing on this could be horrible. Shabu. No way. Nacho spots him out first. Oh, if you're Shabu, you'd never check that angle. You assume that you own that angle, and what are these whips? Oh, Ryu, he comes out on top, and I'm a person who will capitalize on that. Now able to pick up second one. That's gonna be Spike. They can all just rotate over here, and they will not get the information that Go Zigger Go Home is very close in that B link. And the Phantom Spray doesn't work out for him. Nibbler able to close that one out, and they're starting to swing this. The momentum is coming out in their favor.
Momentum shifting, Coco. That's what I was mentioning earlier. That this team, Looter's fan club, is so good on defense on blind. We've seen it time and time again. And I think Judge Judies right now is backpedaling, trying to figure out how they can enter these sites, because we've seen Looter's fan club. They don't miss a lot of shots. So wherever they give you an opportunity, you can't afford to be missing spray downs like that.
Yeah, 9-7 now. It's anyone's game. More than just anyone's game. It's an amazing game. Do you see a light by? That will be discovered with the destruction of that boom buddy. Go Zigger, go home. Still has that phantom. Ooh, he does suspect this man. He sees everything coming. The IGL really leading his team mainly in frags. Orbital strike does come through. I'm a person removes Biff from heaven through a wall and with a dome shot. Hunter's Fury will come through. Is it going to connect on anybody? Ooh, it does connect on one. Shabu removes Nacho. I think that connected on his teammate. Oh, that's not good. Do you see the slow orb making this all the more challenging for the defenders? And ooh, the peek, ooh, the whip, ooh, it goes through the wall. Hits him, has to heal up. I'm a person. Prepping their save route if they do opt to do so. Platinum, he's walled himself up, and he will just bunny hop his way to safety, joining his Sova in the retreat, holding on to these weapons, holding on to the op, holding on to the Vandal. Doesn't feel good, but you have to do it. You have to keep some sort of an economy here. Shabu does run right through the teleporter here. Platinum, who's the top of his head? That's an insane shot if he hit that. And so he won't. Thrifty round going over. That is dangerous, that they just handed over such a thrifty round.
Yeah.
There's a light by, and they exploded on the A, and they weren't punished.
Yeah, that was just pretty much won solely by Go Zigger Go Home. 2 huge frags and shower, gave his team the guns they needed to win that round. I think he actually forced up with that Phantom purchase, so, you know,
there.
again, big reward coming up from Go Zig.
Yeah, this man leading by example.
And that's what you're going to have to do to take out a team like Looter's Fan Club. Both these teams neck and neck so far, 10-7.
It's anyone's game. You get this economy going, you break their bank, and this is yours. I like the slow play. Let them make mistakes.
Both teams just trying to feel each other out. We have seen Looter's Fan Club still remaining with their strategy, having 3 on B, 2 on A. Looks like they're opting to just play it on a retake because they have Cypher and Sage all the way in heaven and at the back of U-Haul. So probably going to allow the bomb plant. Good owl drone to get rid of the trip. Oh, and there goes.
But that's even better.
They do have res, so Rian does pick up Shabu. Interested to see where they go now that they have their own wall. They opt to break it.
Oh, it doesn't hit a thing.
Oof.
Biff doesn't whiff some shots, but he whiffs that pretty hard, and Go Zigger Go Home removes Platinum. Shabu picking up 2. To his name, Nacho. Now picking up that operator. Ooh, nearly gets that shot onto Shabu. But Biff. They're just trading out this operator. And that is not working out for them whatsoever. I'm a person just looking to save it, probably. They will shut him down. Ryun. 11-7 now. The defense need to get their game together.
Yeah. I think I might have misspoke. Caster's Curse a little bit. Looter's Fan Club faltering a little bit on defense here. And Judge Judy's just making these work. Even while dropping the first blood over to Looter's Fan Club with a really great shot from Platinum, they were able to wall and get that res up and go back to a successful push. So they're finding their stride, and maybe this is going back to what my prediction earlier. Maybe they've developed strats on how to beat Looter's Fan Club.
Good. I like that. Force out their shot. Phoenix just running his way up. Put down. Running out of ammo. They've made it all the way up B long, only Cypher not joining them at that exact position. He's going to work his way through a hookah. I like the shock dart lineup. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's a flawless round.
Wow. Judge Judy's looking impeccable. actually on the second half. Only dropped in those 2 rounds. One, of course, going to the swing round, and then I believe they lost the 4th there to rebound their economy. But 5-2 on this attacking side, really successful. Let's see if they can get over the hump here and win this match point and take game 1 off of Lootre's Fanclub.
Yeah. Match point, it's everything to do for the defense of Looter's Fanclub. You almost want to play it defensive, but you know that relies on them making mistakes, and they haven't made any so far. So, 12th round, it's the final one. Possibly. I like the defensive hold here, but all 5 towards A. They don't know a thing. Blocking him off. Ooh, and Biff takes out Nibbler, and that's not a good sign. Ray's immediately removed, and he even has that showstopper, but is now on the sidelines. And Ryun, oh, complimenting that frag with yet another one. Now on to Sankiru. Spike does go down right by default boxes, and oh, that's it!
And there it is. Judge Judies taking off map 1 in bind against Looter's Fanclub. Really great stuff.
Wow. I mean, Lootre, I think he got a collateral at the end there. Something along those lines. That man, insane. That was... We are in for quite the series, ladies and gentlemen. And well, with map 1 ending, it's time for a map 2. But that map 2 will be just in a little while. So we're going to throw it over to a 10-minute break at the moment and stick around for a more amazing Collegiate Circuit Valorant.
Yep, see you after the break.
Seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. You know I You sound the alarms and the chaos is rising. Leading the charge, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, I'll be your army.
Feel uninvited. Left home in West LA. I'm not excited. So uninspired. On my way to play the bay while you're alone. This girl's a wonder. She loves me, yeah. She needs to know I love her. I wonder if we'll make it through this summer. Just wanna touch like back when we were younger. Yeah. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me.
I'm so divided, starstruck, but hate has got some indecisive. I'm over fighting, I just can't wake up cold and sleep alone. This boy's some trouble. When he's around, my problems seem like double. His stupid eyes put me on ice, so no, no. Don't slow me down, don't wanna do this solo.
Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me. Love me, love me, love me. Touch me, touch me, touch me. I can't help myself, you're a drug to me. I just can't get enough. I know this is love, so come close to me while we're still young. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Promo Gaming Collegiate Circuit. Tonight, we have an amazing best of 3 between Judge Judies and Lootre's Fan Club. That was an unbelievable map, and now, well, that was Bind, and it looks like we're headed off to Ascent at the moment for our second map of this series. If you missed last series, go and check it out, as it is insane to watch. It was,
Yeah.
I was barely able to contain myself.
Definitely worth going back, and especially watching that game 3. That was nutty.
Oh yeah, that was insane. Not to say that any of the other games weren't insane, but still. And, well, I mean, map 1, it was very, very even in the first half, but in the second half, I mean, Judge Judies just showed up so consistently and cleanly in that second half to close it out 13-7.
Yeah, that was a pretty convincing win from Judge Judies. Going back to my earlier prediction, Coco, I think that Judge Judies did a little bit of their homework, knew what they had to do, and pulled out the win there. So we should be hopping into the game here.
There we
Again,
go.
they are going to play Ascent with Judge Judies on the defending side.
Okay.
And Lootre's Fan Club attacking yet again. Interested to see how this map pans out. I was watching a game earlier, TSM versus Cloud9, and Cloud9 was holding down the fort on defender side. So I'm curious to see if it's a defender-sided map. We've seen some close games on Ascent and some very lopsided games on Ascent. So what's your take, Coco?
I think that this map still needs a little bit more playtime before anyone can really call foul on which sided it is. Especially with just Ascent, it really puts your utility usage to work. You have to shut down that mid area, you have to not give up any early picks, and you have to still take control of mid, all while not dying, and still being able to hold them back if they do just want to go for an A push immediately. So there's so much to this, but to sum it up, you gotta control mid, and we could see Sage taking a backseat at the moment as, well, Omen and Brimstone. That is 5 smokes right there. 2 of them replenish, and you can just shut down so many sightlines in that mid area, as well as B, when you're trying to take that, shut down Market as well as CT, and then if you're taking A, Rafters, completely shut that down, and shut down E-Box as well, so, I mean, really, Omen and Brimstone, a lethal combo. And just as I'm hyping that all up, we see an Omen and a Brimstone, but they're on opposite teams. So, we don't get to see that. We get to see 5 smokes, but not 5 smokes working together. And we see Platinum, the man who fragged out last time, on Jet. Jet is
Coco.
so good.
Jet is a spicy pick. That's what I like to call Jet.
Either
you pop off. You're either going to pop off or you're going to feed, but Platinum, we know, has been a monster. Huge performance last game on Bind, and I believe in you, Plat. Show us what Jet can do.
They're up against the wall at this point. They lose this map, it's over, so they are going to pull out the Jet stop. Shabu will battle back some of this mid-aggression, and Go Zig already picking up one with that nade. I didn't even catch that. Sova removed immediately. And now back towards that mid. All of these people looking amazing in their suede. And they moving to they forced out so much utility just by baiting them a bit. That's a wall and that's a slow orb. Sage is pretty much just a walking body at this point. And now they move back towards A. Door has yet to be shut. Oh, and Lootre does not quite get caught out, but he does get caught out underneath the door. Sankira able to remove that. Slight man advantage for the defense here. Go Zig or go home. He's 1 away from being able to pick up a second grenade and clear out some of these sight angles. Platinum holding far back. Ooh, caught in a tripwire there, making his life just a little bit more challenging. Go Zig or go home. Gonna come back around and ooh, he catches. Oh, he doesn't catch Sankiro quite. Sankiro catches him, but then Biff does not whiff, and Platinum able to pick up one. Now it's all down to Nacho. Oh, unable to get that flick onto Biff, and Biff making that round very close, and he is able to get that defuse in the end.
Yeah, that is a good starting point for Judge Judies. You can really get the ball rolling on this defender side on Ascent, and winning a pistol round will definitely aid that. So interested to see if Lootre's fan club is going to opt to force up again. We did see them do it on Bind, and it worked out with great success. But I'm not sure Judge Judies will fall for it again. Probably won't go as greedy with their second round buys.
Yeah, looks like they will just be holding on to that money. It's the right decision. It worked out before, but that doesn't mean it's going to work out 24/7. And we do see a Marshall picked up very early here. Shabu, the timing! Able to get Nibbler right off the bat. Stinger able to get one, and ooh, the second one. Getting him all that closer to that ultimate, and he is allowed to fade away. Nobody there to try and punish him at that point. And that is a 2-man advantage. 20 seconds into the round. Nacho working his way towards mid, and oh, Go Zig or go home with that. Perfect cat timing. Cat-like reflexes. Platinum. Shabu. So very close to I'm a person. Just hugging each other through a wall. They're socially distancing, but not for long. Bullets are not healthy for you, I'm a person, and now it's all on Platinum. Trying to recover the ghost, is able to do so, but that's not going to help him when you have Shabu. This man is on a tear. He's on a 4. He's always on a 3K, unable to pick up the 4th kill. And ooh, towards mid. Ah, no, Platinum. He had a hope. He got Shabu, shutting him out of that 4K, but still. He
Yeah, gotta feel good to stop the 4K. And I thought he could have gotten one more kill there. Very, very close. Used the jet utility pretty well. And now we're gonna see the buys. It's the swing round, Coco.
The round 3 operator on Biff.
3 Vandals coming out for Looter's Fan Club. And like you said, operator on Judge Judy. So this is actually interesting that they're splitting up this
Operator
buy a
on
little
both.
bit. If they lose, this will be a costly gun.
It's operator on both sides.
They are boosting
No,
up.
Platinum. Oh, that hurts, and that hurts even more. Oh, removed by Biff. The man who doesn't miss. I'm a person also not missing Ryun. Ryun trying to make his way back a bit, but he just gets a bullet to the dome. And that is not the present you want to receive. Door will get shot down.
Take flight.
Coming out through market. They're smoked off. Paranoia does come out as well. Looks like he did TP back towards site. They will discover both of these site holders here. They're able to pick up another one, and ooh, Shabu a little bit off with that spray, and now they have to run into Biff. He's in Boathouse, able to pick up another one! The 3rd kill for him! Oh, trying to hide behind a canoe, but he can't do that, and so Nacho will remove him. And now the spike comes down for the attackers here. Goes to go home. Has these blast packs. Oh! That worked out. I thought that hit the roof, but no, it hit Sankiro, and Sankiro has to be shaking his head at that. He didn't see that one coming. And ooh, Nacho, he got very close there, but Go Zigger, go home. Will shut this out. He's just trying to find the operator at this point. Oh yeah, no, it's in that corner, right by the canoe. There we go. And he also gets his ultimate off of this defuse. That's good. That's really good.
Wow. Coco, that was so sick. I mentioned this the last time that Judge Judy's played, but if you want to learn Raze, you watch Go Zig. This guy uses utility in ways I've never seen before. He used his blast pack to boost himself up over the switch house to throw another blast pack to get a kill where plants are on default. That is crazy. Great use of utility and secures the round for his team. So that's 3 going over to Judge Judy's.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to learn Raze, just watch any of the Raze players in this. All of them are so good. They're all so good. Dursa, everybody. I like that early nade coming out. Almost actually killed Sankiro, getting very low there. We do see the jet ultimate coming out from Platinum. This can go one of 2 ways. It either goes really, really well, or it doesn't go well at all. Platinum able to remove Shabu right off the bat. Now this site, it's completely open. No defenders here to defend it anymore. Clearing out Boathouse, and he's going to make that call. Plant it on B. Plant it on B, boys. It's completely clear. Orbital strike coming out on the Ryun. He is able to make his way back to that mid. He is just fine. Shock dart comes out. We do hear Showstopper come out from Gozig, but he has nothing to get himself over that wall. So he's just going to try and shoot it down and then pull it right back out. Hunter's Fury comes out. Now he fires it off, and he doesn't get a single thing for that. Not rewarded for that, but he will reward himself with that pickup now. And my goodness, Lootre closing that one out as well towards those Boathouse players. Our observer having a little bit of fun there, switching between the cameras really, really fast. It's important to keep yourself entertained.
Who cannot be entertained, Coco, by watching this game?
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained, observer?
I love the movie Roman Fighter. Okay, well, it's 4-0.
It's 4-0. The snowball is going. It's going down the hill faster and faster. Judge Judy's making it look easy on defenders, and we're getting a full purchase here.
Gap up.
Cover going out.
Don't mean that in a negative way. I'm just meaning that's how you do it, Platinum. Removes Biff, removes that operator so early on. That makes the defense so much more challenging.
Revealing area.
Recon dart comes through. Lootre, brings it back with his own operator pick.
Shock dart.
And that's the Sage gone. That's the res. That's the ultimate. Ryun. Oh, Nacho disconnected. Nacho's back and he doesn't have a buy. He has a classic. That can't feel good whatsoever, but less than ideal for him, but still in this round. It's 4-4. It's even. Platinum, so deadly with the op. Trying to make this work for him. Shabu, is he going to give himself over? Ooh, thinks about it. Thinks about that mid peak, but he will hold it back. He hears the utility coming through. Recon Dart comes through, tells them that this place is clear. And oh, Shabu, he's able to get that kill right through onto Sankiru. He's shooting through the bottom of that little ramp there now. Trying to get more aggressive. He sees that the spike is down. They will have to retrieve that, and they will have to peek him in order to do so. And Gozigo go home. He has no mercy whatsoever. And he's going to try and make them go home. Oh, that whiff shot not going to help Platinum whatsoever. And now 12 seconds. Oh! Goziger go home! That man is gone! Blast packing his way to death, and now Platinum. No way he sees this coming. He sees it coming. He shoots too early, and Ryun removes him. Gets that operator. Platinum is so lethal. And it's double up for free.
Double up for free. I mean, this is where you can get into the danger zone here, Coco. Once you start losing on the attacker side and you go through the cycle of having to go through econ buys and then full buys and back and forth, these rounds add up fast. And Looter's fan club is going to have to find a way to pick up some rounds and get their momentum going. Otherwise, Judge Judies can run away with this.
Well, they're playing slow, and that's not working out. Ooh, Platinum. Very close to taking that fight on Biff. I think that he actually meant to take that fight, but then got a little bit too excited. And they did opt to give him the op this round. Trying to give him those opportunities to make this work for his team. Whole bunch of sheriffs towards mid, everyone trying to play policeman. Camera will spot that out. Oh, they're not able to get the kill. Onto the Sage, getting all that information towards mid. Spike will now be picked up by the Cypher. They could look towards B, they could look towards A. Everything is open at the moment. The world is their oyster. They have a Hunter's Fury if they want to use that. Ryun, ooh, I like this little wall boost, but he might get punished for it. Just some shots flying through that smoke. Ryun will opt not to take that peek again. Nacho. Everyone, all five, towards A. Get rid of that, and now knife down the door. Axe it down, and Looter rings out. Rings true, and Nibbler able to pick up one. Goziger go home, making this very doable. And what a 4K to close this one out. 6. And oh, and Gozig. This man is, like you said, brutal on Raze.
Yeah, honestly, we should just make a masterclass of Gozig on Raze. It's just disgusting how he uses this utility so well. It's like he's already put in 10,000 hours on the agent.
Yeah, and I mean, that just makes me excited for what is to come. And you see the wall boost once again for Platinum. I like this. I like the aggression. They could catch the cat player out. And it will be Gozig. The man of the hour, the man of the day. And he just knows that is not a peek he wants to take, and so he runs all the way back to Garden.
Here.
And now the wall has been wasted. The updraft has been wasted, and Biff might be able to waste Platinum, and he does exactly that! Oh, he's gone, Platinum! Watching the wrong angle, and nobody expects Biff to push all the way through a B garage to pick up that kill. Luckily, Platinum's body falls down, and so Nibbler able to res that man. But you have to feel horrible if you're Platinum. You thought you were being cheeky, but Biff has got your number every day of the week. 4-4 though, still very doable for both sides. 50 seconds on the clock. I'm a person. He's made it very far up here. If he breaks the glass, he'll kill everything. And ooh, if Ryun breaks his heart by picking him up. Oh, Shabu able to return once again onto Sankira. Now he's going to be teleporting back. That was a little bit of a dangerous teleport, but it works out just fine. Able to remove Nibbler. And now Platinum, the man who died first in the round, and he dies for a second time to Biff. Biff just counting how many times he has killed Platinum.
That was such a sick correction. What a flick from Biff. Landing the shot on a jumping jet. That is not an easy task. And we're going to see Looter's fan club forced onto another partial buy here.
Desperation.
Yeah, forcing up. I think this is the right play. I'd honestly like to see Platinum force up with a gun better than a Stinger and Light, but probably saving up for an Operator. You know, they're going to have to start winning at some point if they want to stay alive, and this is looking like the round. Oh, that's a really
I
sick
like the
arrow.
rush. I like the rush. It's good. They get rid of Biff, and now that's an Operator in the deadly hands of Platinum. This man, map 1, ruining so many people's days with these kills, and B site, it's completely clear. Spike will go down, go Zigger, go home. Able to remove Nacho on the back foot. Clearing out that angle really, really fast, and ooh, Nibbler trying to wall boost himself up, but Lootre trying to boost up his KD a little bit. And now Go Zig, this man, he's so good. It's a kill on the Go Zigger, go home. What a sick shot from him, and ooh, he misses that shot, but he's not gonna miss that one. He misses that one too. My heart is hurting. And he walks out into Lootre. And Lootre removes him at the end there. Platinum. This man is showing up. But it feels like he's the only one showing up. 8-0.
Wow.
And at this
I
point,
really thought that Platinum had it.
it's an oh no. They have no money. They have nothing. They have one Phantom and now a Vandal. It's like they are having to spend every single cent. And Platinum, he was so good on the Operator, and now he's facing 3.
Come on, the spike.
He's going
Yeah.
to...
It's looking dire.
out Biff.
Looter's fan club is probably just going to keep forcing up until they grab a win. I think they need to as
Biff,
well.
whoa! Biff counting his lucky stars there. Platinum with that early aggression. No. Oh, that was so close. Being a kill onto the opposing Sova. One thing I've noticed is that with this mid control, the defense, they've been so passive about it. And it's worked out so beautifully. Nice little trade there. Platinum able to pick up Go Zigger, go home, and Ryun rings back onto Nacho. And this could be their first round. This could be their way back into the half, but then they have a whole nother half that they need to gain momentum in. And Ryu not looking to give them an inch. Do they suspect this? Oh, no, they don't. He gets the spike carrier. They're going to have to pick him. Platinum does exactly that. Picks this man and takes him out to lunch. There he goes. He's gone. And now it's all on Lootre with this Operator. He's been so deadly, and he's deadly once again. Platinum going to get removed immediately, and he's right by these boxes. Trying to do as much as possible. Side cage will be put down, but it doesn't expect Biff to be... I'm a person to be pushed so far up, but Sankiro does get the better of him. And now, towards A. This would be heartbreaking. They have no money. They have nothing to fall back on. This is all they have, Looter's fan club. The defense are looking to take it all away. They don't want to give you a thing. They don't suspect Sankiro to be in that smoke. Ooh, it's all down to that fight. Naboo shatters their dream of even getting 1 on the scoreboard. And that's going to be a free Operator once again. And 9-0. Map 1 was so close, and this is a brutal stomp.
Yeah.
Brutal stomp.
This is Judge Judy's flexing their muscles here. I thought we were going to have a really close series on our hands, Coco, and right now Judge Judy's are putting on a clinic. Their bottom frag, Lootre, is 8-4. That is just crazy. 9-0, they've gone flawless. Woo!
And now they're just rushing towards B. They're rushing into Biff. He's putting down the arrow. Making his way back. Shabu removes Platinum immediately. It's like Platinum was trying to go for a little bit of a roof play there. And he will be stopped in his tracks. Ryun, another man to respond, and they're just force flying round after round as they can't do anything. And Biff proving to them just how feeble they are, picking up everybody. And oh my goodness.
Oh, stop. Make it stop, Coco. Make it stop.
This is painful. This hurts my soul. They're at max money.
Judge Judy's was told to sweep the leg, and oh my goodness, are they sweeping?
And look at this.
10-0.
Look at the scoreboard. They aren't even afraid if the spike goes down. Their retakes are so good. The spike has gone down 5 times. And not once have they failed a retake.
To Looter's fan club's credit, a lot of those retakes were very, very close 1v1s, 2v1 situations. They've been giving themselves opportunity, but they just need to capitalize and take it all the way home.
They're retaking. They're at a disadvantage. You're not supposed to lose those. And now caught out with a stim peek and Nacho. Removed and fifth. Capitalizing even more. Nibbler, he's able to pick up one, but that is just a little bit of a consolation prize at this point. Only 2 left, and oh, now it's all down to I'm a person. Frankly, that seems to be one of his few achievements. This map is, in fact, being a person. For Lootre to shoot with that operator. It's 11-0. It's over. It's
You know, Looter's fan.
Half.
Lootre might have to take back his fan club, or get some new members, because right now
they're not going to be fans of him after this.
Yeah, this one
They're
is
getting brutalized. They're bringing out the Odin. I mean, Platinum as a judge, he's hoping. Maybe the key to defeating them is in fact in their name. Judge Judies. Gotta bring up the judge and just pray, and they're all going towards A, and the rotations come in immediately.
Oh.
And goes big. He's just crushing their hope. Please make it stop. Platinum not even able to get one. Senkiru. Yeah, at least makes it a bit more realistic with the Hunter's Fury. Oh, Shabu gets removed, and then there goes Senkiru. Nacho. It's over.
Oh.
It's a 12-0 half.
Shabu just... Wow. Odin goes burr. Gets 2 kills. Doesn't really have to worry about trigger discipline. You can fire as many bullets as you want. And like you said, Coco, 12-0. Absolutely perfect half on that defensive side. If I had to take a guess, I'd say it might be a little defender-sided. But Judge Judy's, oh my goodness. They are absolutely cracked out of their minds right now. 12-0.
Just a little bit defender-sided.
Flawless. They didn't even drop a single point. They won the pistols. All right,
Oh,
Coco,
they even won the awkward swing round.
Exactly. What does Looter's fan club got to do to get themselves back in this game?
They have to keel over and die. Oh no, Senkiru, at least he's making this round look doable. More than doable. 3 right off the bat. They're not going to go down without picking up at least 1 round. And Biff, oh, Platinum, they at least get 1. But that means nothing. You have nothing.
I don't know, Coco. 1 is quickly 2, and 2 can quickly become 4. And before you know,
but 4 doesn't become 13 overnight, does it?
We'll have to wait and find out. Looter's fan club making the first correct step they have made all game here, securing themselves their first point. And Coco, let's obviously not get our hopes up too high, but winning the first round generally means you have a very good shot at winning the second.
Yeah, but then the swing round comes in and... I mean, the aggression is working, in all fairness. These early mid pushes. They aren't expecting it. We even see the Ares buy. A little bit of BM there, which is very rare to see at the moment, as, BM normally goes to the winning side. Senkiru. Wait, why did Biff throw the spot? Okay, they get a second round. I want to see 2 turn into 13 overnight. Actually, no, I want to see it turn into overtime. Over to 12. Okie dokie. It's swing round time. Senkiru. He's positive, at least. And he's bringing an Ares in. They have to have a positive mindset at this point. 2-12.
All you can do. Stay positive, keep your head in the game, and plug away 1 round at a time.
They would expect this off angle from Platinum. They don't expect a thing!
Oh!
Okay, right off the bat, then Nibbler makes it all look more possible. Lootre, he does ring back, and now it is a 3 versus 2, and it's quickly becoming all on
I
Viv.
know exactly where you
Unable to get this 13th round. He doesn't have the spike, he doesn't have a hope, he doesn't have a dream, and I'm a person will make it so that Biff doesn't even have a head.
Coco,
Okay,
I don't want to
it's the 3rd round.
I don't want to jinx anything, but Looter's fan club just got through the swing round. Now they are on a great bye against nothing from Judge Judies. So likely going to win this 4th round. And this is the beginning of a potential comeback. I see you put on your Looter's fan club comeback glasses.
I sure did. I'm starting to believe. Just a little bit. Looter looking to put down his team with his shorty.
Looter's fan club just needs a little bit of pixie dust and for all the children in the world to believe in them to pull off this win.
I don't think all the children know about Valorant. I think most of them know about Fortnite. But Nacho making that very doable. Nice little 2K there for him at Platinum. He will go off that angle, and that will give Looter a little bit of breathing room for him, but he does just have a shorty. Doesn't really have a chance in this round. Might just look to take away one of these guns and try and save it to the next one. And they're hunting. I can't believe they have 3 rounds. Amazing. Ryan. Oh, nearly catches Sankiro. Sankiro heard that. Sankiro will remember that. Now the spike moves back over. 39 seconds on the clock, and oh, Ryun. Sankiro remembered that. Real good, and Ryun has no chance. Looter in the same boat as his now dead teammate. Has a sheriff, has a dream, has any sort of hope to maybe take one of these weapons away, get Nacho's weapon, looking towards mid, but they're not going to give it to him. There's no way Sankiro gives it to him. And the only thing he's going to give Looter is hot lead to the chest.
All right, Coco.
4. How defender-sided is this map?
Well, we're going to find out, Coco. We're going to find out. It would be absolutely insane if we went all the way to 12-12. But I'm sure all the fans out here of Looter's fan club, rooting them on, want it to happen. I'd want it to happen just for the memes. I think it'd be crazy to have a 12.
I also want it to happen, but I'm so tentative, because if I start to believe, I believe 100%. I don't just believe a bit. I like this is going to be for Shabu. High and mighty. Oh, they fight Nacho. They're going, why is he so far up? What's up with Nacho being that close to us? And Shabu able to punish one on a person. Rings right back onto Looter. Takes quite a bit of damage, and he will be asking his Sage for heals. For all you Overwatch players out there, you know exactly what it's like to ask for heals. And now, towards B. They go. I'm a person gets a rude little awakening here. They walk right by him. He's gonna catch Shabu, and they have no idea. I'm a person. This man is clinical. Nacho's disconnected again. That's not good. I'm a person with a 4th. Oh, nearly the 5th there. Trying to get him out. Trying to get this man out of the corner. Nacho's back. Goes bigger, go home, gets 1. He's faking the spike. He's faking everything. This man's trying to clutch it for the series. Is gonna get that spike down. Oh, he sees Platinum. Platinum.
Oh!
Nacho at least closes us out. Platinum. You're supposed to be the man to bring this back. Nacho, why are you BMing?
Oh man!
What is
it? It's happening!
It's happening! It's happening! I believe!
Wow, what a close round. Started off with I'm a person hiding in switch room. The whole team of Judge Judies walks by him, and he gets a 4K. And then we saw Dozig almost win the round for his team by using his ultimate to force them away from the site, get the plant, and almost win the round, but Nacho shuts it down, keeps his team alive, and we're going to another light buy, I'm pretty sure.
It's like fate is on their Platinum. He's just playing judge after judge.
Saving up for the operator.
Confidence. I'm a person towards B. Holding the angle. Nibbler holding mid. Oh, and Nacho really gives himself up there. And he will give himself up there to go Zigger go home. I'm not so sure about that peek right back. And Biff gets to punish Platinum. Use that TP, won't expect
Wall raised.
him to be so close. He is walled off though, so he's unable to capitalize on that aggression. But he can make it through pizza. Hunter's Fury comes out. Does not connect on a single soul. Nibbler starting to bring this round back in their favor. Does remove his counterpart. Still the man advantage for the attackers here. 4-3. 4v3 and they're moving towards B. It is gift to hold. I'm a person to hold. He gives Go Zigger go home. This man is so lethal. Removes one recon dart. Will come through for him. Hunter's Fury comes right out. But if this whiffs, it's a completely wasted ultimate and it doesn't quite whiff. They are able to get that information. And now it's the retake. Platinum onto the roof. He's whipping. They nearly line up. I'm a person able to pick up one. And now it's all on Lootre to destroy the chances of his fan club. And he's unable to do so. And now the spike defused. And it's a 6th round for this man's fan club. No way.
Wow.
6-12.
It's happening! Lootre's fan club showed us how defender side of this map can be rattling
I
off.
thought it was just perfectly sided, but I guess not.
Coco,
It's
one
very
round,
defender sided.
1 round becomes 2 rounds. 2 rounds becomes 6 rounds. And before you know it, we might have an overtime. So let's see if they keep it going.
I'm still very tentative. I'll believe at 10.
I'm very curious to see. I thought that Judge Judies had forced up there, but I don't think that was the case. I think now they're buying, and they are broke. So if Looter's fan club can win this round, it's worth multiple rounds.
Yeah, it's worth at least like 1 more round afterwards. Maybe 2. Who knows? And now, recon drones flying into each other. So they know that there are 2 Sovas not at their wheel. And on the back foot, I'm a person. Ooh, Shabu. He already teleported into that backside and he's able to remove I'm a person. And this is starting to get a little bit more dire for the defense. And oh, Ryun, he's going to remove Zankiru. Nibbler, he rings back onto Lootre. The very man whose fan club he was trying to keep in the running. Platinum. Do they expect this? No. It's all down to Nibbler. Guard comes through, and Ryun
And there it is.
crushes their dreams. They went on a 6-round tear, but it wasn't enough.
Just barely. What? That was a miniature comeback from Looter's fan club. I'm impressed by that performance.
I mean, if they had a good half, it would have gone fine.
Yeah. Just a little too one-sided on that first half for Judge Judies. 12-0. Absolutely insane.
Unbelievable.
So with that win, Judge Judies has eliminated Looter's fan club from the post-circuit tournament. And we do have an interview coming up with Ziggy D, the in-game leader for Judge Judies. So excited to see
Ziggy,
what
go home. Hello, Ziggy. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great.
Wow, I mean, what a series. What a match.
Yeah, it was intense towards the end. We were getting kind of worried.
Yeah, we saw you play we saw you play Raze in our first Invitational and then switch to Brimstone for this circuit. You know, what prompted this switch back to Raze for the semifinal tonight?
Honestly, I tried playing Brim, but like, I'm just not a good Brim, or like my confidence goes down when I play Brim. I don't know. I just switched back to Raze recently, and it's been doing well so far.
Yeah, we've seen you use Raze utility like no one before, so definitely a comfortable agent, and we can understand why.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the pre-game lobbies, we actually saw that Nibbler was joking around a bit that he had already predicted your comps and setups for buying and had counter strategies. Did you see anything that changed about their playstyles so that they could counter you guys? If so, how did you adapt to it?
Well, they know like our general setup. They actually had a really good T side, what we ended up adapting to was on our T side. Like usually we struggle with T sides, especially when we don't have like Brimstone. And what we ended up doing a lot was just Sova droning up short because they were playing A really passive, so we could take a lot of space that they were giving us. And then I would like lurk shower, maybe get a kill or two. But we definitely stole a lot of rounds because we got lucky.
Well,
Speaking of stealing rounds, what were the comms like when Looter snuck in that ninja defuse?
Oh my god. If I remember exactly, I don't know. It just sounded like they were all running away. Looter's mic was actually broken, so he didn't say anything. And then I was like, "Oh, defuse!" And then yeah, you just cage and defuse. Nibbler kind of panicked, I think, when he was shooting.
Yeah, we saw
we
him
stole
spray
that.
down the
he didn't
right side.
transfer his spray.
Oh yeah, that was huge from Looter.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you actually got a chance to watch the series before your series, but it was UT Dallas versus UBC Premier, and UT Dallas pulled the upset, and they beat the 6-0 champs of UBC.
Yeah,
And so UT Dallas took a series off of the best undefeated team. You know, what are your comments about this?
we were actually so surprised. We started watching towards the end. We honestly thought UBC was just gonna like destroy them, but man, the UT Dallas played well today.
Yeah,
It was be kind of scary playing them in the finals.
yeah, you